Good morning, loungers. I hope everybody is doing as great as I am today. If you guys are here, I'm sure that you guys see stark differences in the channel. And the reason why is because Black Lounge Divine has officially been demonetized, guys. Yes, we have, okay? It is unfortunate, but at the same time, it is also a blessing, okay? And we're going to talk about that today. I'm going to talk about, how this is something that has been in the making for quite some time, and we had a good run, guys. We had a hell of a fucking run, but we're not done at all by any means, and we're definitely going to get into it this morning. Make sure you guys do hit the like button on the way in, and let's go ahead and get started with the commentary. Definitely appreciate everybody for piling in, guys. Hit the like button. All right, let's go ahead and get started, guys. My opinion, I definitely appreciate you being in the building, sis. Shout out to you for being here and always being a faithful person to the Black Lounge. Definitely appreciate that. Clark, you as well. Definitely appreciate you being in the building. Ray Triggs, one of my faves out here. Definitely appreciate you as well. Eyes, I appreciate you as well. Yes, you can use that trailer. I'll send it to you. I'll send you a copy of it. And you can always promote that. So, yeah, that's not a problem at all. We're going to get into that in just a moment because the show is still going to go on, guys. Okay, so bear with me just a moment while I go ahead and go through the comments. Everybody saying hi to each other. Redbone, I appreciate you being in the building as well. Okay, so everybody's kind of speaking. Hey, beautiful Bernice, definitely appreciate you. Steph Collins, ciao. We gonna get them motherfuckers. We got them. We got them. Don't even worry. We're gonna get into it in just a second. Gemini 75, I definitely appreciate you being in the building as well. Brixton, I appreciate you for being in the building today. And guys, this is my Cash App. So if you guys want to send me a Cash App, I know you guys love to send super chats. You guys can send a Cash App to TPRE43, okay? And I'm going to tell you guys why I actually prefer that. And I had said that before, but we'll get into it in just a second. Okay, everybody's just kind of speaking to each other. Hey, Meow Meow, I appreciate you being in the building as well. Okay, guys, so let's talk about what happened. Okay, so basically, yesterday I received a second copyright strike from Anti-Afro Svengali. Okay, she's claiming to YouTube that I'm using on my full videos, I'm using her entire video. So my entire video is her work, okay? Which is lies, and it's very simple to counterclaim. So I actually went on and counterclaimed the second one as well, and I'm expecting that to fall off just like the first one, okay? So, but either way, I'm still preparing for, the worst case scenario, okay? The worst case scenario is they would actually completely remove this channel. And if they did that, I do have backup channels, okay? The one channel that I do have backed up for Black Lounge particularly is called Black Lounge Back Room. The video link is pinned at the top of the chat. So make sure you guys go over and subscribe to that channel, okay? Because if in the event this channel does come down before July 20th, we will be taking the AFW series of surviving AFWs over to that channel itself, okay? That channel is not a monetized channel, and I have no intentions of ever monetizing that channel, okay? Now, I'm going to tell you guys about this channel and the monetization with this channel. So most of you know now, if you have received an email, you probably received that email last night, but most of you would know that Black Lounge Divine has in fact been demonetized, okay? We had a very good fucking run, guys, okay? We ran through these YouTube streets monetized for a good 2 motherfucking years. I appreciate all the super chats, all the super thanks that I've received, and I still am getting all of my money this month, okay? And even next month. Here's the thing about it, and this is the part that I think is really important to understand. And the people that have been with me the longest, they really understand this about me. Once I monetized this channel and I was kind of running with it, I realized how many politics were involved in monetization, okay? Keeping a channel monetized, you got to watch what you say. You can't play this music. You can't play that music. You can't do this. You can't do that. Somebody's always trying to come for you. It's always like a whole great big situation. I've noticed that content creators who are not monetized tend to do the best, okay? The ones that are larger, the ones that, don't have that monetization per se on, they tend to do much better in the long run than it does with somebody who's monetized, okay? So I have no intentions at all of ever monetizing this channel ever again. I'm able to, I can appeal the monetization if I wanted to, and within 21 days, I can find that the channel is monetized again, because I don't feel like it was demonetized properly. I will say that. So I can go and appeal it if I wanted to. I also can reapply for monetization within 90 days, okay? However, I have no intentions of monetizing this channel ever again. I remember a couple of years ago when I first monetized and I was realizing the politics that were involved in it, I said I was going to demonetize this channel, right? I had a couple of people that really supported the channel that, kind of talked me out of that and was like, no, people can get to super chat you and whatever the case may be. And I allowed them to talk me out of that, right? And like I said, it was a good run. I don't, regret any parts of it or anything. I've seen some really great times, here with the monetizations. We've gotten some hell of a checks from this shit. But at the same time, it's way too many politics involved when it comes down to doing all that, right? When it comes down to the memberships and all these other things, you're getting people gifting memberships and stuff, and then you end up with 1 million trolls in your memberships and all kinds of shit. It's just so many things involved that it's a headache, okay? And honestly, I would rather be free from that headache, okay? So I prefer to actually do this raw and uncut with you guys the way that I really fucking want to, right? Like I can cuss, I can talk my shit, I can play the music I want to play, I can do whatever I want to do, right? And I can make Black Lounge the way I want it to be, okay? And it's not, on somebody else's time. And I can make my own money on my time without giving YouTube a dime, okay? So that's something that I definitely do want to do. And I'm going to continue on with this, okay? I'm not going to be sat down. I'm not going to be quieted. I'm not going to be shut down or any of that. You know what I'm saying? And I will continue to go on and give you guys the commentary that I want to. Now, I do have a channel that is monetized. That channel does true crime and is strictly true crime. I don't do anything else with that channel. And I'm very excited about that. So that's the beauty of that. I keep that channel a certain way. I don't have any fuckery going on over there. I'm not cussing nobody out. I'm not talking no shit over there. And I'm pretty careful with even gory conversations and gory details and stuff like that. Okay, so, that's where we at over there. But that stays over there. This has always kind of been the fuckery channel for me, right? This has always kind of been the space where we come and we drag niggas. We do what the fuck we want to over here, right? So we're going to keep it that way, okay? And hey, it is what it is. YouTube does not like to monetize channels like that, okay? So I will just let y'all know, beware, okay? For anybody else that's out here doing the very same things that I was doing, cussing niggas the fuck out, dragging motherfuckers, doing all that shit, and you got that monetization button on, I promise you at some point, somebody's going to ask YouTube to look over your channel, okay? And when they do, and they see this kind of material, they're going to do whatever they can to to kind of take you down. Okay, so it is what it is. I'm not crying about it. I'm not making thousands of dollars off this channel every single month. At maybe $100 or so, maybe more than that every so often. But it's not like life changing. Okay, it's not that deep. So I can care less. I actually work, right? I work for myself. I have my own business. I make my own money. Every year further into the business, more money I make. Okay, so this is kind of where I'm at. And I can care less about really, making money off of YouTube. This is only kind of like a side hustle. Okay. So, and it doesn't matter to people like, ourselves who really are out here getting money and really out here doing things in real life. We don't care about these types of things, right? So I just wanted y'all to know how I felt about it. I wanted y'all to know where I stand with it, that I'm not upset, I'm not angry, I'm not sad or anything like that. And I do have another backup page. So if you guys do, can you guys, one of the mods can go at the top. I do have the link pinned at the top where you guys can go and subscribe to Black Lounge Back Room. That is, in fact, another channel that I have. Some of you are already subscribed over there because I had made this channel maybe like a year ago, and maybe like a year or so ago. And I just wanted to go over there and do shit talking vibes where we played our own music, we talked our shit and stuff like that. But it didn't really last very long because I still had this channel, and it wasn't really particularly necessary, right? But either way, I still have that channel. That channel I will introduce to the public, and we'll go ahead, and if in the event this channel does go down, right, we will go over there. The reason I'm saying if this channel goes down is because Anti has been relentless in trying to hit my channel with copyright claims, okay? She does have to prove it. I'm not afraid of any of that. As you guys know, I showed you guys the other day that I've already done a counterclaim on this. I did another counterclaim this morning on the second one that she did. That video was from every bit of a year ago, guys. The video that she tried to strike this time with the community strike or with the copyright is every bit of a year ago, okay? So I went to the video, I checked it out. It turns out I wasn't doing anything with Anti at all. I was talking about her, but I wasn't using any of her material. I wasn't showing any PPI or anything along those lines. So, at the end of the day, it's very easy to counterclaim these kinds of claims, okay? What I'm hoping to do is to file complaints against her at this point because, listen, you can't just abuse the whole copyright strike system, okay? You can't just go out here just quote unquote copyright striking people when there's no copyright issues there, okay? That is a problem, and YouTube will remove your channel for sending out false claims and constantly sending out false claims. So she has a history of doing that. The problem is most people don't counterclaim her, okay? So, there isn't really a history of the counterclaims, but there is a history of her striking multiple channels, and it turns out there isn't, any real copyright claims, okay? So we'll see what happens with this whole thing. Like I said, bring it on, bitch, okay? Because I am very much looking forward to how this will turn out in regards to her. But either way, I'm going to continue to keep going, and the bitch is never going to silence me, okay? I don't give a fuck about no old decrepit man that she got up in some attic talking shit over there in Philly who can't come outside and see a real legend, right? I don't give a fuck about no old ass, fucking dusty ass, crusty motherfucker from down there in Chattanooga, some young boy that's out there beating his mama, okay? I don't give a fuck about no fucking dusty ass reverend that's out here fucking following children on TikTok, okay? I don't give a fuck about no dusty ass bitch that's in the dungeon still unemployed, sucking people dicks in the dungeon in New York. I don't give a fuck about none of these hoes, okay? At the end of the motherfucking day, none of these dust bucket motherfucking bitches is ever going to shut me the fuck up and ever going to shut me the fuck down, okay? If Black Lounge goes down, I promise you I will be on Black Lounge Back Room. If that goes down, I will be on another channel, and everybody's going to follow me to these channels, okay? Because I'm going to expose You dusty, crusty motherfuckers. And that's just what the fuck it is, okay? At the end of the day, that is what it's going to be, and that is what it is, okay? So I just wanted you guys to know kind of what's going on, what my stance is, where I stand with all of this, and what we'll be doing from here. Like I said, the Black Lounge back room, I'm going to share that with you guys real quick. I'm going to share the screen. That way you guys can see where it's at. Hold on one second. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. But yeah, I really do like the idea of not being monetized, guys. I ain't gonna hold you. Okay. All right. So that is the Black Lounge Backroom backup channel. Okay. You guys can go over there. I have a couple of little videos on there. It's not a lot going on over there. But yeah, we can get it popping over there. Okay. And like I said, that channel's never been monetized. I have no intentions of ever monetizing that channel. And I have no intentions of remonetizing this channel either. Okay. Because like I said, it's just way too many politics with that. And, nobody got time for that bullshit. Okay. At the end of the day, like, I want to be able to be me. I want to be able to express myself the way that I want to. And I really don't want to have to go through the whole idea of, trying to go by all these rigid rules and stuff like that, and holding over your head this whole $100 a month, maybe, that you might get. It's not that deep to me. Okay. So, at the end of the day, I'd rather just do this shit the way that I, freestyle. And if y'all want to send me a donation, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would rather do than to be out here, trying to fight with this whole thing. Okay. Because it's not that fucking deep. It really ain't. All right. So something else I wanted to do. Let me look at it real quick. Bear with me just a moment, guys. Shout out to Grown Man. He definitely went out there today on Wayne Avenue, the infamous Wayne Avenue niggas, okay? The infamous Wayne Avenue riders, okay? Shout out to them niggas. He was out there today and definitely went out to check out this ZX motherfucker. But child, this motherfucker's wild. Okay, let me post my Cash App. It's up in the comment section, but I'll go ahead and post it again. So the Cash App is TPRE43. Go ahead and show you guys that. All right, so he was out there today, you know what I'm saying, just letting this motherfucker know, like, nigga, okay, I'm outside, you know what I'm saying, what's up, right? I definitely did my research on this nigga too, and Legend said he did his research on him. This motherfucker is a nobody, okay, y'all? He is a nobody. He loves to, like, talk people's names and say names and shit like that. But some of the names he said, I actually talked to at least one of them, okay? And they're all saying that he's a fucking snitch, that he's the police. He will call the police so fucking fast on a motherfucker, it's not even fucking funny, okay? So, yeah, I'm not really worried about him. I wasn't worried about him to begin with. The fact that a motherfucker like him would just run online and try to say something to the liking of, I'm going to kidnap your children, that's all I needed to hear, right? Basically, anybody that comes up talking stupid shit like that and talking that bullshit, like, listen, bitch, you're not about to tell me a motherfucking thing, okay? I done had seen multiple and many gangsters in my life. I've had family members that are such. I have people that are currently in my life that are such, okay? And ain't none of them online telling motherfuckers what they gonna do or what they might do or what they about to do. That's just not what happens. So, yeah, I'm just not concerned about this bitch, okay? But while the Legend was out there calling this nigga outside, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, nigga, you want me to come outside? I'm here. This motherfucker was online talking about something completely different, okay? And the only reason I know that is because lately I've been kind of going over there. Like yesterday and today, I've been over there just trying to listen to what this bitch nigga got to say. And yeah, like, I didn't really listen in all the way, but I listened in enough to kind of hear, right? And he didn't have no smoke for Grown Man. He ain't want to come outside. He wasn't talking about going to get no breakfast at that dirty ass Chinese store. He wasn't talking about none of that motherfucking shit, okay? I don't even know who he was talking about, but he damn sure wasn't talking about anybody in the Umar sector. He wasn't talking about Legend. He wasn't talking about Raw B. He wasn't talking about me. He wasn't talking about any of that shit, okay? So that was a good run for you grown folks, okay? That was a good run, sir. But yeah, that was done, okay? Like I said, I knew you was a bitch, okay? I knew you wasn't that motherfucking nigga. This is why I called you out like the fuck I did, okay? And yeah, that's why I let you come up on the fucking panel, because I wanted to see if you really had, you know, the evidence that you claimed you had. And it's clear that you fucking didn't, and all you could do was call motherfuckers a hoe and a slut and a hooker and, you know, these 1980s words that they used back there when you used to hang out with that nigga, that snitch nigga Tommy, right? Yeah. Everybody know your friends are snitches. You don't even gotta live in Philly to know that shit, nigga. Like, everybody knows your friends, the people that you call and that you claim as your set. Everybody know them niggas is snitches. Like, that's just what it is, okay? So, you know, clearly that's what you are too. But your keyboard thugging does not scare me, sir, at all. You know, and I just wanted you to know. We also want you to know, and I think I can speak collectively for most of the sector with this. We also want you to know that we don't fucking care that you support a stupid bitch like Anti-Afro Svengali, okay? We don't give a fuck about that shit. She's a no fucking body, okay? She's you know, she's the police, okay? She's everything that you represent, okay? So we don't give a fuck about these motherfuckers. We don't care that you support them. We don't care that you like her, that you like her minions and all that stuff. Like, literally, she attracts dusty bitch ass niggas like you, okay? Like, she literally does. Look around her camp. We got Remix over there. We had fake ass Money Loke over there. We had you. We have Rev G. Okay, these are the type of niggas that are attracted to Anti-Afro Svengali. Motherfuckers that follow children on TikTok. Motherfuckers that's beating on their mama. Motherfuckers that's fake ass fucking Crips and shit like this. We got niggas like you that she attracts. Okay, so, you know, we don't give a fuck, nigga. You know, you telling us that you are on her side, it doesn't make you look good, okay? It literally makes you look like a bitch, okay? It literally makes you look like a pussy ass nigga, okay? So you stand right in line, you know, with the bitches that you trying to line up with, okay? But go ahead and stay over there on that side of the camp, because we don't give a shit. We're not interested in talking to you. We're not interested in being around. We're not interested in finding out what you have to say, what you feel, or none of that shit, sir, okay? And, you know, I'm just going to need you to just stay over on that side of the fence, okay? And leave us cool kids the fuck alone, because, like I said, we don't care, okay? We literally don't care, okay? You know, and that's just that. Now, I do want to say one more thing, because, you know, of course she can't ever say my name, so she's going to try to say some fake shit. All right, so couple of things she said. She says, stank scrounge derangement committed a federal crime when she said subject posted info that Mona SSA bandit stole from the Social Security Administration data system. It's splitting hairs to haggle over whether the subject posted whole or partial stolen Social Security numbers. The memories of criminals often falter when caught up in their unlawful acts. This is especially the case when they're swaddled in complacency. The subject's crimes were captured in various forms, which includes and extends beyond posting Social Security numbers. Most telling is the subject deleted content which revealed bragging about the stolen Social Security information supplied by Social Security bandit. The Social Security bandit was a widely known panel killer, but has now gone apoof. Since the subject is so panicked and vociferous, I don't know what that is, about supposedly being falsely accused and slandered, lawsuit roll out. Best believe there will be a counterclaim. Listen, bitch. Okay. Listen, bitch. So let's go into that a little bit, because like I said over here, and this is for people who are new to the channel, who are new to the sector, we absolutely do fucking receipts here, okay? We don't do the just throwing out, claims about people and just saying stuff about people. We command receipts in this sector, okay? And that's just what it is. We don't demand things. See, there's a difference, grown folks, okay? We don't demand anything. We command, okay, over here, okay? We don't demand and force anybody to do anything. We actually command it. We walk in it. This is what motherfuckers do because they're in our presence, okay? That's what it is, okay? There's a big difference in demanding and commanding. You should learn that, okay? At this point, at your age of 60 plus. But either way, we actually command respect around here, and we also command receipts, okay? So if you are saying something about somebody in the sector, if you are talking shit about somebody in the sector, and you are presenting what you're talking as fact, you better present evidence of what you're saying, okay? Well, otherwise, the sector is going to turn their back. They're not going to fuck with you on that, okay? That's just what it is. So we don't give a fuck about any of this shit you're talking about. What we want you to do is present evidence that there has been some claim of me filing or putting out somebody's social security number, okay? Because what we're going to do in this series of Surviving Anti, okay, we are actually going to show the public how you have been showing people's social security numbers, how you have been, posting people's public or private information, how you have been passing people's information out and sending money out in order for people to, dox people, to attack people, all of these things. Yes, ma'am. See, I have at least 7 people already that are willing to come forward and do a full-fledged interview on your ass and on them AFWs, okay? So we are definitely going to talk about all of this shit. Now, I'm talking about people that used to be close to you, people that used to fuck with you, okay? People that have received payments from you, these kinds of things. These are the things we're actually going to talk about, and we're going to present evidence of these things, written evidence, okay? Not just us talking, not just us off the side of our neck and out the side of our necks and off the top of our heads. No, we're actually going to present actual evidence of these things, okay? So yes, ma'am, I have no intentions of suing you for anything. First of all, you're fucking broke, okay? You literally make $80,000 a year in California. That is no motherfucking money, bitch, okay? You're fucking broke, okay? And that's if you even make that anymore. Because what I heard is you suspended, okay? But either way, yeah, you don't make no fucking money, bitch, okay? So there's no reason to sue you over any fucking thing. But we're going to talk about you, bitch. That's what we're going to do, okay? We are definitely going to talk about you, okay? And that's just what it is. And you just going to have to feel some type of way. But either way, yeah, I have no intentions of rolling out any kind of lawsuit against you. But bitch, you got 10 days to roll this lawsuit out about me and these copyright strikes that you're claiming about me. You have 10 motherfucking days, 9 now, okay? 10 from today, 9 from the other day, okay? So, yeah, that's just what we're going to go ahead and do, okay? That's what we're waiting on. As far as this whole, I have committed all these crimes and all these things have happened, right? Let's find out if that's the case, because if I committed such a crime against you, why are you telling YouTube about it? Why haven't you contacted the police? Because when I actually told the people where you work, bitch, this was like 8 or 9 months ago. Every bit of 8 or 9 months ago when I did that shit, okay? How come you haven't contacted the people yet? How come I'm not in jail? How come I've committed these federal crimes? How come I haven't been investigated? How come nothing has happened, Anti? You know why? Because you're lying. That's why, okay? You're fucking lying. You don't have any evidence of any such things. You don't have any claims of any such things. You just want to throw stuff out there because you're mad that you can't shut us the fuck down, that you can't shut us up, and that we are blasting you and exposing you to the entire world since you want to keep fucking poking the fucking bear, okay? That's what really is the problem. Now, as far as Mona is concerned, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to make this very fucking clear in this video, and I'm going to make it very clear in the series that's coming out. I believe that Mona was working with you because you had her, you were requesting this information. And I have evidence of these things. Okay. Now, I'm not saying she wasn't working with you. Okay. I'm not saying she wasn't. I'm not saying she wasn't your friend, because I think she was. But you had the motivations. You were going after these people. You were the one that was looking to target Shakim, target me, target D. Durrell, target Ghost, target Carrie Ann, target Eyes, target multiple people. You were doing that, not Mona. You, okay? And the email evidence of all of this is there. It's all out there. So you can't deny it. You can't pretend, that this didn't happen. You can't deny, you can't pretend that these things didn't take place, because they just did, okay? And that's just that. Shout out to y'all for the Cash Apps. I truly appreciate all of you for sending a couple of Cash Apps out here. Definitely appreciate that, guys. But it was most definitely you that was initiating all of these claims, trying to get people's information, trying to get people's social security numbers, driver's license information, addresses, so forth and so on. And like I said, we have the actual written evidence of all of this. Okay. So good luck, Anti, trying to convince 10 people and a bitch nigga like Grown Folks TV, that, we're all out here as the criminals, when in actuality, it's you and your fucking crew. Okay. The difference between us is we don't give a fuck, bitch. Okay. Because you're not really having any impact on some of our lives, right? Like mine. You're not necessarily having a strong impact on my life, right? But there are people that you did attempt to do that to. There are people that you did attempt to destroy and ruin their lives, right? And that's just what that is. Now, but and I'm glad that you're, that's all kind of coming out and all showing out in front and center. One of the biggest things I want to talk about right now is the grown folks thing, right? See, like I said, we never talk about shit and just say stuff without the actual evidence of it. It's funny how I said that the kind of people that Anti recruits into her crew, into the AFWs, in order to fight, people that she just disagrees with or people that she just doesn't like. Grown Folks is that type of person. And I'm kind of glad that he has like a larger audience, and some other people like from the black sector and from the beef sector kind of watch and see, because they can see exactly what we're talking about. Okay. We don't have to make this up at all. He literally is one of her minions and is doing exactly what her minions do. Okay. They are the ones that produce false photos of people, and try to claim these things as true. They are the ones that produce, they porn bomb and they do revenge porn on people. They do photoshopping of pictures. They are the ones that, they splice and dice videos together. They lie. They are the ones that do this stuff, okay, to try everything that they can to ruin the subject's life, okay? These are the things that they do. These are things that cannot be made up. These are things that, we can't make up even if we fucking wanted to, okay? But the bottom line is, if you guys can just look at exactly what we said just a couple weeks ago, and then take a look at what this man is doing, he is the one that's doing exactly what Anti claims we do, okay? Everything that Anti is trying to yell out and say that we're such criminals and we're so horrible and we're always trying to come for them and they're the victims and everything else, he is showing y'all exactly what they do, okay? See, we never came for that nigga at all. We never had anything to say to that nigga. We never came over there. We don't talk to him. We're not involved with him. We're not over there on his channel. None of that motherfucking shit, okay? But he's over here breaking his neck to be over here watching everything that we say just so he can go over there and fulfill the very same things that she claims we're doing when it's them that have been doing this. So shout out to Grown Folks. I'll be the sacrificial lamb for that. Shout out to Grown Folks for showing the people exactly the shit that they like to do, okay? The lies that they like to tell. how, I'm on the website, I'm a whore, I'm sucking dicks all over the place and doing all these things, right? These are the lies they like to tell. They just don't have a job to call because I own my own business, right? But if they had a job to call, they would try to call my job, send those pictures to the job, tell them this and tell them that. These are the things that they like to do. So shout out to you, grown folks, for actually laying out to your people, to your sector, as well as to the belief sector, the very same things that the AFWs fucking do. Okay. Shout out to you for standing on the mountaintops and claiming anti-Afro and saying that you support her, because we want the people to see the kind of people that support her. We want the people to see the kind of people that are involved with her. Shout out to y'all for the cash apps. I do appreciate y'all. Oh, wow. Everybody's sending cash apps. I appreciate y'all for sending out cash apps, guys. Definitely appreciate that. Appreciate y'all so much for all of that. And that just goes to show how much you guys truly do support Black Lounge. I appreciate that so much, guys, for all of the support that I've always received from you guys throughout the years. Definitely appreciate that, guys. Okay, so yeah, it's just crazy how, these motherfuckers really think, that, people can't see into exactly what they're involved with and into exactly the kind of things that they fucking do. Okay. But this is a prime example of what we're talking about. You literally laid it out on the table for everybody on a buffet, for everybody to kind of see for themselves. Okay. This is a prime example of what our sector has been through with this group of people. Okay. The group has just gotten much smaller now. People are just no longer fucking with her now. And, she tries her best to pick up little bitch ass minions like this guy. Okay. Even from what I understand, Money Locas now walked away too. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I think he's walked away as well. And, the only ones she kind of got left are these people that are kind of sticking around and sitting around, just doing what they do. But yeah, it's not that fucking deep. You know what I'm saying? It really ain't. It ain't that deep, Robbie, right? You said losing monetization should make you want to delete yourself. Oh no, losing a channel, life is over, right? I think they thought I was going to cry or something, but child, if she only knew how long I've been trying to demonetize this channel, because I'm so sick of the politics with it. I'm so tired of keeping up with that whole thing. Like, it is a headache. It really is, right? It literally is. It literally is. And like I said, all the money I just received just this morning alone from just this channel, all of that shit would have been 30% of it would have went to YouTube. Okay. So it's better for me. It works out for me much better to just get, cash apps from y'all, if y'all want to donate to me. I would prefer to do that, right? If y'all don't want to donate, that's fine too. Just simply hitting the like button, just simply engaging, hitting the dislike button. It don't matter. All of that is engagement for me. And it's all appreciated. So, it doesn't matter. Y'all don't have to send cash apps, but if y'all want to, that's absolutely fine. You know what I'm saying? I definitely will do that for y'all. I definitely appreciate that from y'all. He says ZX was standing on bishness today. Okay. Pussy ass nigga. He couldn't even come the fuck outside. He didn't even want to peep out the door. Ain't this some crazy shit? And it's nuts. I know that area too, right? I actually know that area. And I'll tell you, child, if he was really that guy, he just would have came outside, okay? It wouldn't have been that hard. It wouldn't have been that bad. He right there on Wayne Avenue. That's where niggas be at. So I'm not sure why, he couldn't come outside, right? Except for, that niggas really don't fuck with him. And niggas ain't gonna have his back like that. So that's what I'm thinking, right? But if I come to your fucking hood, okay, and I'm outside in your fucking hood, you calling me outside to your hood, and I come outside to your hood, and you don't even step outside, that speaks volumes about you, sir. Volumes about you, okay? So, it's clear as day to all of us that you a fucking bitch, okay? I already knew anyway when you was over here wanting all this smoke with all the women, but you ain't want no smoke with that man, right? Yeah, I knew already anyway. Just a man that will come up and jump up in a woman's face and have all this vitriol for a woman anyway. You already a bitch made nigga to me, right? Because any niggas that I know, they're not on that type time, right? I'm not saying that they won't correct a woman, that they won't put a woman in her place, because they will. but they damn sure ain't on that bullshit and this screaming and hollering and jumping up and down and all this shit. Listen, child, ain't nobody got time for that. And I should have known anyway, because what I heard is this nigga was arguing with his old mother over fucking food stamps, okay? Yeah, these are the type of niggas that Anti got on her motherfucking crew, okay? Niggas that's beating up their mother, niggas that's following little kids on TikTok, hundreds of little white kids on TikTok and shit. We got motherfuckers that's cussing their mama out over food stamps and shit. Like, what type of grown ass 60-plus-year-old man with an 80-plus-year-old mother is out here arguing with his 80-plus-year-old mother over food stamps? Like, sir, you don't have anything in retirement. You don't have no money in your 401ks from back in the day or anything that you can go and fill up the fucking refrigerator for your mama. Like, sir, this is sad, sir. This is bad, sir. Thank you for the cash app. Truly appreciate that, y'all. This is really sad, sir. Okay, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and get your life together. Okay, but them AFWs, like I said, you fit right in with them, sir. You fit right in with them because they are all fucking rejects. Okay, like all of them, they're all rejects. Every single one. Okay, I don't give a fuck who don't like what I'm saying. I don't care who has a problem with it. Bitch, sue me. Bitch, fight me. Okay, I don't fucking care. Okay, but at the end of the motherfucking day, all of you bitches are rejects, okay? And that's just what it is. Like, that's just what the fuck it is, okay? But either way, all of that shit is not going to stop any of us from doing what we're doing. We are going forward with this series. We will be talking about the AFWs, and we will be going into full details in regards to the AFWs. I did take advice from a friend last night. Even though at first I didn't see it this way until I got this second copyright strike. So I am going to be uploading quite a bit of videos from this channel to the backup channel, okay, to the Black Lounge Back Room. Again, guys, that link is at the top of the comment section. Make sure that you guys do click on that link. That way you guys can go and subscribe to Black Lounge Back Room. That is the backup channel for Black Lounge Divine. And if in the event the channel does go down, that is where we will be at for the series, okay? And I'm really looking forward to the series because I think that there's a lot to talk about. Child, some of the people that will be interviewing have some very compelling stories, okay? Very, very compelling stories. So I'm really excited on these interviews. And like I said, we are going to continue going on. Okay, we are not going to stop here. And ain't nobody going to shut us down. Ain't nobody going to shut us up. Ain't nobody about to silence us out here. Okay, but yeah, I just wanted to touch base with y'all in regards to that, and also touch base in regards to what Anti was saying about this Social Security shit. Like I said, bitch, if I put your Social Security number out there, prove it. Show where I did that, right? Show where I got stolen Social Security information, okay? But also show where you possibly got stolen Social Security information, okay? Because this person that you're claiming has done all this, that was your friend. You were emailing her back and forth, asking her for this, asking her for that, begging for this and begging for that, trying to get this person's info, trying to get that person's info. It was you, bitch, okay? And you didn't want to say anything about it until you got caught in the situation. That is when all of a sudden you became this wonderful, great citizen who's looking out for the people. And now you want to find the people who's been victimized by this person and all this other shit. And you want to let them know and everything else. You only did that once you got fucking caught, bitch. Okay? So no ho, we're going to go and surgically show, we're going to open you up surgically, okay? And we're going to show everybody your insides and what is really going on with you, okay? And what's really happening with you and how you are the head of that snake, okay? Not Mona, not anybody else. You, ma'am, were the head of that snake, okay? And we're going to put it all out there and make sure that everybody knows about it, okay? So that's where we are at now, guys. Let's see if I have anything else. Anything else here? I don't think I do. I think I'm good from here. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This was another one. Okay. I'm going to hold off on this one because I was talking with an attorney about this one, so I'm not going to talk about this particular thing. It's about the CB lawsuit with Pacer and stuff like that. There's a couple of things that I want to reveal to the sector, but I'm not able to do that right this moment. But I will be revealing that, and we'll be having a very in-depth conversation in regards to the CB lawsuit and what's really going on with that situation. There's certain things that the attorney, her attorney, has not followed, and also there is no monetary value on the judgment. So nobody has anything to worry about. I'll say that much. I'm not going to say anything much more than that right now, but I will tell you that nobody has anything to worry about. And, that's just kind of where we are with that. Also, after that happened, they had a certain amount of time to do something that they did not do. And because of that, this thing is null and void, okay, regardless of what's being said. But this thing is definitely null and void. So I do want to touch base on that. I actually started to do a live stream the other day about it, but I was advised not to because there is still a window of time that needs to go by before we actually can confidently talk about some things. Okay. And you said you agree. Okay. Yeah. So I did speak with my attorney about that, and they are like, no, not this second. But there will be a time where I can openly talk about it and openly show you guys the paperwork and everything. Okay. But not right this moment. But trust me, that is coming up in the near future. Okay. So yeah, child. Smoke God, Flacco, and whoever Tanisha Wright is, y'all ain't got nothing to worry about, y'all. Okay. Y'all don't have nothing to worry about, okay? But y'all know my name is not Tanisha Wright. So yeah, good luck with that. And I ain't never lived in Philadelphia a day in my fucking life, okay? Especially on Windsor Avenue. So but that's what it is. And we'll go ahead and we'll talk about that at a later date. But I think that's pretty much it. Like I said, I did file a second counterclaim against a second copyright strike that Anti-Afro did send out. I do have the Black Lounge back room already set up. It's been there for a long time. And you guys can go ahead and subscribe to that channel, because if in the event this channel goes down, we will be over there and we will be doing the AFW series, okay? I am not playing with this bitch. I am keeping my foot on this bitch's neck, okay? And we're not done, okay? But once we're finished, and I'm going to say this to you guys, because, I think that dealing with this kind of stuff can and tends to and could bring some apprehension, right? We don't really want to be, constantly going back and forth with these people. Most of us have left them alone and are no longer talking about them, right? But because they're surfacing and they want to bring themselves into the mix and they want to act like this and act like that and anti-sending these bitch ass minions and shit like that, then we're going to go ahead and perform some surgery on these motherfuckers, okay? We're going to go ahead and open these motherfuckers up, you know what I'm saying? Get all the nastiness up out of there, you know what I'm saying? And then sew these bitches back up and toss these bitches back out there, okay? That's what we're going to go ahead and do. We're going to go ahead and handle these motherfuckers, get this shit out here once and for all, and we're going to be fucking done with the AFWs. That's where the fuck I'm at, okay? I have no intentions after this series of ever discussing them again, okay? I don't want to talk about them. I think we've done enough with our sector. I think that the beef sector, the interest that they have in this, this is really for them. And we'll go ahead and put this information out there so that they are well aware of what's going on. We'll put it in a nice, package bow, a nice package with a bow on top, and set that shit on the shelf so that anytime that anybody wants to reach down up in there and find out what's going on, they can go on and do that. And then we should be fucking finished with them completely in this sector. No mentioning of them. Don't put them in no thumbnails. Don't put them in no comments. Don't put them in anything. Just drown them out and dead these bitches. And let them say whatever the fuck they want to say to bitch ass niggas like grown folks or whatever his name is. Let them fucking let them motherfuckers deal with them. Okay? let them motherfuckers, put them out. Put them out in the trash along with them bitches, okay? And that's just kind of what that is, and that's where I'm at. So this is what we will be doing over here in the lounge, over in the back room. This is what we're going to be doing. We're not going to be fucking around with the AFWs anymore. I actually want to, because I have so many interviews, I cannot do this in 1 week, okay? Obviously, right? So I'm thinking 3 to 4 weeks tops. I think 4 weeks is enough time to interview all 7 of these people. I do have 2 other people that I've reached out to that I haven't heard from yet. And then there's one other person that I want to reach out to. I'll probably be reaching out to her today to see if she wants to have a conversation. So I do have 2 other people that I'm looking for to hear from. And then I have one other person that I'm looking to reach out to. So that would be a total of 10 interviews. Okay. I think that is enough. I don't think that we really need much more than that. If anybody else does want to interview, though, you are very welcome to do so. I'm not limiting the amount of people that want to come forward and talk about it. But like I said, I do already have 7 people that are solid and that are ready to go. Okay. But there are 3 other people that I'm looking for. There's 2 that I've already reached out to yesterday. And then there's 1 I'll be reaching out to today. Okay. And like I said, nobody's obligated to anything. There wouldn't be any love lost if anybody didn't want to, or anything like that. But yeah, this is kind of where we're at with this. And I am very, very excited about this because I think I think not only is it going to be fun and funny for us, we're going to try to keep it as lighthearted as possible, but we're also going to tell the truth. We're going to be honest about some things, and we are going to show actual evidence of what we're talking about. We're not going to pretend, and just talk off the side of our necks. We're actually going to show you guys actual emails and actual evidence of these things. We will be blurring out the full email address and stuff like that for the sake of, copyright and stuff like that and privacy, However, but we still will be showing emails. We're going to be showing conversations. We're going to be showing texts. We're going to be showing chats. We're going to be showing all kinds of stuff to prove the things that we're saying. Okay. And then, like I said, after that's done, after that's over with, and after all of these interviews are through and all of our hearts and minds are clear, we are dusting ourselves off. We're going to dust all the grave dirt out of here, and we're going to put these bitches out in the motherfucking witch's grave, okay? And we're going to be finished with these motherfuckers. We're going to bury a couple of cards with these bitches, okay? We're going to put a couple of candles down there, and we're going to be finished with these motherfuckers, okay? Completely and utterly done. And, I don't even want to see what's on their community walls. I would prefer after that point, that nobody would send me any messages about them or anything like that, because I am not going to care. And I promise you, if most of us just move on like that, if we all moved on in that way, I can't tell anybody what to do, right? We're all our own free agents, right? But if we did move on in that way, I guarantee you the AFWs will be dead within a year, okay? Within 1 year, that whole entity will be completely dead, or they will have reinvented themselves somewhere else that doesn't affect us, okay? And that's the goal at this point. We're tired of them. We no longer want to fuck with them. We're no longer interested in tangling with them. And they are dead now. I'll get into that in just a second. They are dead now, but they want to keep coming back from the grave, okay? So we're going to have to, perform some witches rituals on these motherfuckers and go ahead and really get these bitches the fuck up out of here, okay? We're going to go ahead and deal with this. We are going to, I'm setting intentions on this, that this will break wide open everything that we need to put out. Once that information is put out, then it'll be out in the universe, and that's going to be the end of it, okay? So that's where we're at. Let me go ahead and take a look here at your comments, and then we are actually going to end the show because a bitch got to work. A bitch gotta make some money. Yeah. All right, y'all. Let's see what we got going on here. Let's see. Yeah, everybody, please pray for Carla Martin. Okay. She did lose a family member, and I definitely wanted you guys to put her in your prayers, sending positive light and prayers to you, Carla. I can't imagine what that would be like, and I know that one day this will happen, to every one of us at some point, and I dread that day coming for me with either one of my family, but I know that this day will come, right? So I do want you to know that you are in my prayers. I truly, truly support you. If you need anything from me, anything from the Black Lounge family, please let us know so that we can do whatever we can in support of you as well as the family. Okay. Everybody keep her in your prayers. And thank you, family, for doing that. All right. Let's see here. Let me go up a little bit because we got a lot of comments in here. I appreciate all of y'all and all of y'all support for being in the building. All right, so all of y'all said hi to each other. You said, welcome to the dark side, Pre. You know it's slander. That's what we do over here, okay? We make our own money. We run our own ways, and we're not out here doing what the fuck YouTube want us to be doing, okay? We're going to go ahead and do this shit raw and uncut the way that I want to do it, okay? I don't want to watch my words. I don't want to have to do all this other stuff. I don't want to have to fight for the algorithm and all this other shit. I don't want to do that shit, man. I want this shit to be authentic, period. And I remember I've been telling y'all this for some time, and that's why I've really been struggling with this channel, right? Because I didn't know what direction I really wanted to go. I see the success of my other channel that's doing so well that I don't, I'm not inviting people to and stuff like that. You got to authentically find that channel. If you subscribe to it, I can say that I have seen a couple of you over there. Okay. I have not spoken on it or anything like that, but I have seen a couple of you over there. Shout out to y'all for finding me. Okay. Y'all is thebomb.com, and y'all definitely found me. And I appreciate y'all for being very quiet about that and not sharing that out. I really appreciate that. So shout out to the handful of people that actually have seen my monetized true crime channel. I truly appreciate that, guys. But yeah, I'm over here with this. I want to stay over here, and I want to stay authentic and uncut over here and not have to go by all these politics over here. That's just that. He said, y'all need to go to other platforms and build up these websites. I have members on my website. Let's get this money. Okay. I'm thinking about doing that too. I had thought about Rumble. And, I'm going to get with you in regards to the website thing. Maybe toss you something so that we can go ahead and collab on, getting that up and coming and up and running for me. Because I think it's about time. I had thought about doing that a couple of years ago, especially when me and Breakin were talking about the podcast. We had talked about opening up a website and stuff like that. I'm just glad I didn't do all that with her. But for me, I have a lot of things that I would like to do. I have divination things that I would like to sell and all kinds of stuff. Everything from candles to incense to you name it, right? I have all kinds of things that I would like to sell, and I have the products to do it. So yeah, let me know. I definitely want to collab with you on that. And I know you're about to go live too. So I'm actually about to get off of here because at 1:00, I believe Raw B will be live with the remainder of the story in regards to the Strong Black Woman schema. I am so excited about this. Girl, you are so fucking talented with that AI technology, girl. I want to get with you regarding that too, because we're going to go ahead and step our game up in regards to the technology and kind of our bells and whistles and stuff like that. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to be getting with you. As a matter of fact, I'll send you an email today. That way we can sit down and I can get a consultation time with you so that we can get this popping. You said, I have another channel that no one knows about in any of these sectors and it's thriving. Mine too. Except there's a handful of people around here that have found me. And that's because they're true crime fans, right? And that's the reason why they found me. But I haven't told anybody about it. Yeah, that channel literally grew to the amount of subscribers it has because I was just authentic on the channel, right? I didn't bring anybody to it. You said, hey, and you said that is the part that always makes me laugh. People be tripping like ninjas is pulling down 4K and up on YouTube. Yeah, it's not that deep, right? Like, honestly, I think the biggest check I made on YouTube from this channel from this channel was like, I want to say I made like 1,500 in a month, or 1,300, or it was something like that in one month. And that was from like super chats and all that stuff all mixed together, right? So, and then, if you don't get that amount of super chats the next month, you're not going to see that same check, right? So, the checks don't really be that much. They're not, life changing. Okay. I still got to work. I still got to pay my bills and shit like that. I'm not out here like Armand Wiggins. Okay. That's not what's going on. So, I still got to keep my day job. Okay. So yeah, ain't nobody really making money like that on YouTube. There's like a very, very small percentage of content creators that can actually retire and make money on YouTube. And even then, I don't think I would do that, because YouTube is just not guaranteed, right? Like, as you can see, right? It's a kind of a shaky business. Okay. It's a business, but it's kind of shaky. It's on shaky ground. It's not really yours per se, right? So, I don't know about this, right? I'd rather build like I've built my own business at home. I'd rather build a business like that that's sustainable, that I can continue to keep up with, and, that'll grow over time and continue to grow over the years. And I can project in 10 years how much I'll be making compared to 5 years, compared to now, and so forth and so on. With YouTube, it's not, you don't really know, right? It's kind of a luck of the draw. You don't really know how it's going to go. You don't know what rules they're going to change today or tomorrow. So things might be different today, that weren't there yesterday, you know what I'm saying? And then, you got to make adjustments to that. And, it's just a very shaky business. So, I'd rather not, right? If I'm going to do it again, I would do it the way I did it with my true crime channel, where I would just be out there and be in an algorithm like that, as opposed to, building and talking shit and doing all this stuff. And I wouldn't do it this way again. So yeah, like I said, I have no intentions of ever monetizing Black Lounge again. This is where we are, and I'm excited about it. I really am. I really feel like it's a good thing that I'm not like obligated to that anymore. And I like that. So, but yeah, that's very true. Very, very true. Okay, everybody's saying hey to each other. You said, Triggs, great show. Yeah, Triggs, that was a really good show. Triggs, I really appreciate how he really does support the content creators around here, how he also supports our sector, right? And makes it a point to make our sector feel special. And we are special, right? We are very different from any other space on YouTube, right? We are an elite set of people that hang out together, and we do our thing, and we enjoy ourselves, and we enjoy our time together. And, we deserve to be celebrated, So shout out to Triggs for always taking the time to celebrate the sector, always taking the time to look out for new content for us and things that we could be doing, and bringing back, old content that we enjoyed and stuff like that, even if he doesn't necessarily like it too much, but, he sees that we like it and he'll do stuff about that. So I appreciated that. I appreciated that he didn't make it a big deal to talk about the beef sector and stuff, because, we can go over to the beef sector and listen to whatever they're talking about, right? We don't have to be talking about that over here. But definitely, when we're talking about, if we are talking about beef sector stuff, it's dealing with somebody within our sector, or somebody that's, that's been around our sector, right? We're not just talking about beef sector shit. So I'm really thankful that he didn't kind of go into that, because I don't know if I'd really care, what our commentary is on what's going on over there. So that was very, I really appreciated that. I do want to get into a little bit of what was talked about, though, about the NBK and the binary thing. So let me write that down real quick, because I'm about to talk about that after I finish these comments. Because I actually agree with Ray on a lot of stuff that he said. And I'm going to talk about that because I think he's right. Okay. And I didn't say it the other day, but I did say I think binary will be back. On Nessa's panel, I said that the other day, and I'm going to tell you guys why. So we're going to get into that in just a second. You said, hey to Raw. You said, yep, I'm already in there. Yeah, there's a few of y'all that's already in the Black Lounge back room. So make sure that, again, that y'all go and click that link that's pinned at the top, and go and subscribe to the Black Lounge Back Room. That is the backup channel for Black Lounge Divine. And like I said, I don't know what's going to happen. I know that I have privated all of the videos that I was talking about her at this point. So even if she tries to strike me from here on out, there kind of really isn't anything for her to strike, and so forth and so on. And that's just that. Okay. Everything else she can't strike anyway. Even though she really couldn't strike these videos either. But she tried, and I don't know what she'll try in the future. So I'm just, taking precautions in regards to that. Like I said, this bitch will never fucking silence me. If I got to go and open up 4 new channels and upload my videos to all 4 of them channels, I will fucking do that shit. And ain't a motherfucking thing she gonna do about it. And that's just that. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. But I do want you guys to go and subscribe. You said poor woman, okay? Hey, Kiva Katana, I appreciate you being in the building. Shout out to you for coming in and supporting today. You said hey to Miss Things as well, and you said YouTube really needs to be made aware of these abuses. I think that they might be. I'm trying. I think that they already kind of are. I've already said some things to them in regards to this. I don't really want to speak on that too much, but I think they are aware, and I think that she's on the verge of losing some shit because of it. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and just bypass that for a second, and just kind of let the universe do what it do. But yeah, I think they are aware of it. You said all of these weird men and women. Okay, don't make no damn sense. You said you're gonna get an imaginary lawsuit, child. Okay. Oh, my bad, y'all. Child, okay, you're always getting these imaginary lawsuits and shit. Niggas always getting sued and don't know where the fuck the lawsuit coming from, and they changing your name and address on the lawsuit, claiming that they served you and all kind of crazy shit, child. Pastor Vic, I appreciate you being in the building. You said, T-Pre, don't let them silence you. You know I won't. You absolutely know I won't. You said, shout out to the pre, okay? Shout out to me. I appreciate that. Risley, the godson, definitely appreciate you being in the building. And Carla Martin, of course, I appreciate you again, sis. And I did post my Cash App, and I see that everybody is sending me Cash Apps. Shout out to y'all. The sector always supports, and I definitely have always seen that. Like Triggs was saying, we don't necessarily need any outsiders to come around and do anything for us because we all support one another. We all look out for each other. You know what I'm saying? So, we appreciate the outsiders that come in and support and come through, hit the likes and, hit the Cash App and hit super chats and all that stuff. We appreciate all that. But we look out for each other. We are a dysfunctional family, and we really do look out for each other. So that's where we at. Yep, the legend. You said Clark. You said, hey, Clark. You said, everybody hit the Cash App family. You said, I'm going to be in and out family, out with the real family business. I miss y'all. We miss you too. And again, take your time. Well, our prayers are up for you. And we definitely got your back out here, Carla. You said, meet me outside. Okay. That nigga ain't want to come outside to save his goddamn life, y'all. Like, what the fuck? He wasn't coming out that door even if his house was on fire. Okay, child. He would have been like, well, he would have turned around, looked at the fire, looked at grown man and been like, well, Lord, take me to the king. That's what he would have been saying, child, because he know he ain't want to come outside for shit. Okay, and that's just that. You said, listen, if you record phone calls on your friend for 3 years, says something about that guy. Okay. ONK, don't make no goddamn sense. What's up, Cellulite? Definitely appreciate you being in the building. You said, well, no holds barred anymore. That's all I'm saying, right? I feel as though I could just come out the motherfucking woodwork now. Y'all don't put a whole fucking gas can underneath me now, bitch. Now we pressing the gas with no motherfucking brakes out this bitch. Y'all niggas thought I was bad before. Watch this shit now. Watch me now. Hold my beer and watch me motherfucking now, bitch. That's what we gonna do. You said, Pastor Vic, he is creepy, child. You said, child, I subbed for 5 minutes to let him know. Okay. You said, too creepy for real. You said, keyboard G's ain't shit. Okay. Ain't nobody scared of no damn keyboard gangsters out this bitch. You said, not grown snitch, child. You said, I'm very happy grown got his water. and went home. Me too, because it ain't even worth it, child. He ain't even, that nigga wasn't going to do shit. I promise you. After I had the conversation I had, and the nigga told me who the fuck this nigga is and what set he represent or who he used to represent back in the day, I was just like, oh, okay, well, he ain't really nobody. So, ain't nobody worried about this motherfucker. You said he want to be down so bad, it's scary, child. And I say, be down with him, okay? Be down with him, because literally it be her minions, right? It be people like him and like Remix and, Money Loke and these dumb bitch ass niggas that actually show y'all who the AFWs are and show y'all what they're all about, right? Like, they are the ones that break it wide open for y'all to see. You know what I'm saying? So Anti don't got no filter when it comes to these type of niggas. Okay. So, I think it's great that, they get involved with her and then they show the world what the AFWs be all about. What she be trying to act like she's this upstanding citizen who be looking out for the black community and all this stuff, when really all she do is pick up a bunch of reject wannabe gangster niggas that be talking a whole bunch of shit online and be trying to post people's shit online and all this shit and making up shit about people online. This is the kind of motherfuckers that they are. Okay, so yeah. We appreciate niggas like him for putting that shit out there on a buffet table for everybody to eat and everybody to see. You said, hey, to Carla. Yep, the rejects child. Okay. You said, if that is who he wants to associate with, I do not care. Okay. Weird men with no sense of self. Exactly. Hey, Alma, I appreciate you being in the building. And you said, beloved Miss Thangs. Slander said you said he can't sit at the cool kids table. And no, he can't. Okay. He can't even sit in the cafeteria with us. Okay. We throwing that nigga on the fucking lawn. That's what the fuck we doing with that bitch ass nigga. You said, not at all, Slander. Okay. You said, meanwhile, Mona was her friend. Okay. Mona was her friend. But because she couldn't control Mona, she couldn't control where Mona decided to go, right? After Mona stopped fucking with them and started like branching out and seeing that we're not as bad as AAS was trying to make us, you know what I'm saying? She like, oh, okay, I can actually fuck with these people. What's up, Pills? What's up, T-Pre? What's up, everybody? Like, she started coming around and fucking with us. That's when Anti wanted to fall out with her. That's when Anti wanted to expose her and make it sound like she was doing this and she was doing that. No, Anti, it was you. All roads lead to you. That's why that video is still public, okay? All roads lead to Anti-Afro Svengali. That is one of the videos I'll be putting up on the back room so that everybody can see that shit, okay? Because, yeah, Mona was her friend, okay? You said he took his mom's food stamp card, you nasty ninja, okay? Don't make no goddamn sense. Who the fuck argues with their 80-plus-year-old mother over food stamps? You bitch-made, dirty-ass, dusty-ass bitch. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Child, he need to go get a fucking job. That's what he need to fucking do. He said she's always talking about herself, okay? He trying to turn it on everybody else knowing she talking about herself. You said AAS never recruited anybody that didn't end up taking an L. Exactly, Speak. Exactly. Everybody that she recruits are fucking losers. Every single one of them. Every single motherfucking one. Look up and down the timeline, okay? Like, every single one of them bitch-made niggas are fucking losers. Every single one of them. Even Photon, loser, okay? You said that woman is batshit crazy. Okay, Triggs? You said Speak. You said, why was she friends with her then? Exactly. Since Mona is all this shit. Mona's a social security bandit. Was she a social security bandit when you were asking her to pull up people's information in the sector that you don't fuck with? Oh, that didn't count. Oh, okay. I see where we at with this shit, bitch. You said, I'm out of here, but I'm listening. Okay, no problem. You said AAS be sending out crash test dummies. Exactly. You said she's a goofy. You said, Vic, she a goofy magnet. Exactly. And that's my Cash App, guys. You said the police got her number blocked. Okay, because they sick of her motherfucking ass. FBI and everybody, she be calling all these motherfuckers, and they be blocking her motherfucking ass and not fucking with her. I remember when the FBI was like, they had threatened her motherfucking ass. I remember that shit. They had threatened her and told her, like, if you don't produce this, and this, you're going to be in some shit. And she stopped fucking doing that shit. Yes, she did. You said not being afraid of AAS is a federal crime. Exactly. The fact that we still talking about her is a federal crime, okay, in her mind, okay? Weird ass bitch. You said slander for real, though. You said how deranged you got to be to get blocked by 911, okay? They sent her straight to voicemail when she called 911. They'd be like, you have reached. Please leave a message after the tone. Beep. You said the finger is always pointing back at her. Exactly. Don't make no goddamn sense. Don't make no fucking sense, child. You said, okay, I think I read that. You said losing monetization should make you want to delete yourself. Oh no, a channel, child. That's what they want us to do. Cry over this bullshit. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. What's wrong with them? Yes, he was standing on that bitch assness. He said he was shining his sequins individually. Apparently, yeah, he wore his glitter boots in the house today, honey. He wasn't stepping them glitter boots outside today, honey. No. He ain't want no smoke. You said I'm from the beef sector, but I'm here because I go where I want to be. So far, I like this content. But what is AFW? So AFW is this group of rejects that want to be part of our sector still. That are they call themselves the anti-fraud warriors. However, they don't fight anybody committing fraud. As a matter of fact, like 80% of their team are actual fraudsters, okay? 80% of their team are either fraudsters or actual criminals, or, they're doing some criminal activity, okay? I would even say 90% of them are doing, probably 100% of them are actually performing actual criminal activities. They're actually criminals. They're actually convicted felons, or they're actually involved in some kind of crime, some kind of fraud, or something along those lines. We got Conscious Energy that has committed multiple frauds against the Black community, and shout out to Make a Change that highlighted that on his channel. We have a guy named Fred Scott that used to fuck with the AFWs who went to jail for fraud, and he was always on their team. We got, of course, y'all see the ZX bitch made nigga, who's a bitch made nigga who will cuss out and talk shit to a bunch of women, want a whole bunch of smoke with women, but don't want to fight no man. And obviously he's a bitch made nigga. We got a remix on her team that beats on his mother, that beats on his baby mothers. He tag teams with his father to beat his mother, and so forth and so on. Has had multiple charges like drinking with underage children, smoking crack, all kinds of stuff. These are alleged. These are not alleged. These are actual facts about the people that she fucked with. We had another guy named Money Loke who called himself a fucking Crip back in the day, and he's like 60 plus years old, talking about he's still cripping and this kind of shit. These are the types of motherfuckers that are on her fucking team, okay? And these are the people that call themselves anti quote unquote fraud warriors, but these are the people that are in her team. The other guy we got is a reverend allegedly, but he's actually following hundreds of unsuspecting children on TikTok. And these children are not influencers. They're not like big TikTokers or anything like that. They're just regular kids that might have 7 or 8 followers, that might have 10 followers, that all of their followers are other children in their classrooms and stuff like that. That's that guy, Rev G. So, these are the people that she fucks with, okay? And this kind of shit. We got another chick who is an actual known prostitute. She is, this breaking the culture, she's a known prostitute. She's actually a church whore. She's been involved with the attempt to take down churchmen by using sexual favors and doing things. She's been paid to do these things. And this is not alleged either. This is actual facts and proven facts. I do have that information in the Vixen Chronicles, which will also be going up on the Black Lounge Backroom. But yeah, these are the kinds of people that are involved with her. And the other person that I want to mention is Stargate. She's not really an AFW per se, but she's definitely down with the AFWs. She tries to fight her battles for her. She's a person who is just, first of all, she's fucking nuts. She allowed a man to she allowed a man to give her this fake common law marriage, okay, and claimed he was going to marry her one day. he was like this. He was like in the conscious community. She lived with this man she let this man live in her house with her children for 10 years. And then this man moved another woman into her house with her. She tried to sleep with this woman, to try to please this man, and he called himself a Muslim. Okay, but yeah, the Nation of Islam. He called himself one of them. But he basically took advantage of this bitch and moved another woman into their house. And Star was trying to sleep with the woman and trying to be with him and the woman, but he ended up leaving Star high and dry for that woman and moved out of the house and actually married that woman. Okay, after 10 years of just stringing this bitch along. Okay, that's why she says 10 years of pain and all this other bullshit she be saying. Yeah, she allowed that to happen. These are the kinds of ditzy, dusty bitches that she has on her team that she calls anti-fraud warriors, when really they're just a bunch of rejects that nobody fucks with, that society doesn't fuck with. And so, they look for people like her to love bomb them and to treat them a certain way, so that they can be part of her crew and they can feel like they're a part of something. Okay. Yeah, these are the kind of people that she got over there, child. Okay. But we will definitely be doing a wide open expose on the entire group. So make sure you stay tuned and also subscribe to Black Lounge Backroom so that you can always know what we're talking about, because we will be going into great detail in regards to them in the next couple of weeks. And then once we're done, we're going to be done. He said, I don't condone pulling up, but if it would have been a woman outside, ZX would have ran out the door swinging. Exactly. If I had pulled up, he would have came outside. What he wouldn't have known is that my niggas would have been there too, right? But if I had said, hey, I'm here, I guarantee that nigga would have came outside. Guns blazing and every fucking thing. I guarantee he would have came out. But he ain't want to come outside. He ain't want to come outside because he knew what the fuck it was. And Divine 7, I appreciate you being in the building. You said AFW is a weird YouTube cult that tries to get Black people arrested and fired from their jobs if they criticize them. Exactly. That's exactly what they do. You said, oh, yeah, he was in his car with his mom. She wanted to use the food stamps. Then they started arguing. That's a motherfucking shame, child. That's a damn shame. You said, Riz, and he recorded and posted that shit. Wow. Damn shame. You said, what the fuck is right? Well, right with them folk. Okay. Exactly. He said he still got his legs up in the air. Okay, Pacific. He said, hey, to Clark. He said, people need to tell the stories and stop protecting that weirdo. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. He said, God said to honor your parents and listen to the words of your mother. That 60-year-old man is a fool and will eventually receive the consequences for not obeying that command. Absolutely. Absolutely. That is definitely a thing. And yes, it's going to be a surgical summer, child. You said, again, the finger pointing will always be pointing back to her. Exactly. All the roads lead back to her. And I promise you, with the series that we're doing, with the interviews that we'll be doing and so forth and so on, I guarantee you guys that you guys will see the connections, you guys will see the correlations, and you guys will see all the roads lead right to her. Like, it's going to shine the light right on her. Okay, like luminol. Okay, like you spray luminol on a crime scene, that's what that's going to be. Okay, that's what that's going to be. You said, I agree. You said, hey, Steph Collins. Everybody saying, hey. You said, precision with this bitch. Okay, child. You said, I agree. You said, hello, beautifuls, the beautiful Bernice and Miss Thangs. You said, Raw B, yes, Big Sean has a song named Precision. Okay. You said, Clark, LOL. You said, yes, let them deal with it. I agree. Yep, that's what I'm saying. You said, I cannot stand bullies. People always want to start mess and then cannot take the backlash. Exactly. When you get that motherfucking backlash, you want to cry now and call the police and shit. Like, what the fuck? You said they dead now. And they really are dead now. But we're going to go ahead and fully put them in the grave. We're going to put them in what we call the witches graveyard, okay? We're going to go ahead and put them down in there. We're going to throw a couple cards, a couple candles around that motherfucker, okay? And we're going to make sure these motherfuckers don't come the fuck back, okay? Like I said, they're going to have to go somewhere else and do this shit. You said she just called the FBI. You said, Robbie, they can't stand on their shit. I hate bullies as well. Spineless weirdos, okay? Child, listen. He said, prayers up for Carla. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Appreciate that, guys. You said, see you guys today at 12 Central Time. Okay, so we're about to start that in 30 minutes, guys. Actually, 27 minutes. So I'm going to actually end it here. That way we can go over. Make sure you guys go over to Raw B. If one of the mods will put a link to her in the comment section, that way we can all get over there. He said, we on our doorbell mania because the algorithm doesn't support brown faces. Exactly. He says, send me that true crime channel in an email, T-Pre. I prefer not to. And it's not because I don't want you to be there. It's just that when I start sending, if I start sending people, I made this mistake before. This is how I know. Because I did start a channel one time and I was going to do the true crime there. And I was going to invite everybody from over here, over there. And then I realized that channel wasn't picking up or doing anything because it was within the same algorithm as this, right? So what I'd rather do is not introduce it to anybody in this sector at all, any of the sectors at all. I would rather you authentically come across it, right? Because if that's the case, then, you know, if you do that, it doesn't recommend other people from this algorithm to go to that channel, okay? That's kind of what happens in this situation. If I recommend a channel or if I look at a channel from this account, right? And if I go watching your channel and then I watch somebody else in that algorithm and somebody else, people within my algorithm will start getting notifications from that, okay? And that's kind of what I've wanted to avoid. And that literally is why I have been successful with that channel, is because I haven't told anybody about it. So I'd rather do that. And it's not because it's anything against you or anybody in the sector. I've had many people ask me for it, and I just won't give it because, you know, I'd rather you find it authentically. You said, hey to D7. You said, hey, Clark. You said, oh, what about your members only content that is public right now? So no, they still have a lot of those as members only for some reason. And I actually clicked on it because Miss T-Pre, when somebody last did a when they last bought memberships for me, Miss T-Pre's channel actually received one of those memberships. So I went and looked at it today, and the members only videos are still there for members that were members. Okay, so if you were a member this month, you can still see the members only videos. Those videos, however, will go private at this point, or they're, at least I'm gonna wait or I might even just make them public. Shit, fuck it, it don't even matter, right? It's all part of the archives and shit. And I don't hide the shit I say any fucking way. So yeah, I might just do that, but for now they are private still. You say, hey, I'm Nevaeh. I appreciate you being in the building. You said, hey to Triggs. I'm Nevaeh Clark. Beautiful Bernice. I'm Nevaeh. He said, throws a crumpet device. He said 7XO. He said, I'm Nevaeh. You said, how's it going, beautiful Bernice? Okay, everybody's just talking to each other. He said, I honestly don't see the point in entertaining that man. Child, none of us do, but this what they want to do? Let them do it, child. Let them do it. You said, I'm good, Nevaeh. Thanks. Hope all is good with you. You said, all is well. Just here being nosy as usual. Okay, you know, we all be nosy. You said, Amma was here. Yeah, Amma was in here earlier. And you said, hey to Joe. I didn't see Joe. Hey, Joe. Appreciate you being in the building. You said, what the F? Okay, you said that has second condo up AAS. You said T-Pre is killing me with the public service announcement on Star. You said, hey, damn my opinion. Oh, hey, Joe, what's going on, sis? Appreciate you being in the building. You said, it's wild that YouTube suppresses us, but not the BS. They probably get pushed because of the rainbow agenda. It's possible. It's possible. But she's definitely been pressed as well. And with me filing these counterclaims against her, it's not going to look good for her at all. So, you know, she can keep coming and keep going. But, you know, I promise her, you know, I'm not stopping. She ain't going to shut me up for shit. And that's just what it is, boo-boo. But either way, yep, this is Raw B's channel. Make sure you guys go over there because we are about to get over there now. In just a couple of minutes. She does start in about 20 minutes. Her, Dr. Nikki, as well as Miss Oshun will be talking with us regarding that bullshit that Binary was trying to pull on us a few years ago regarding the Black woman. And she's also going to be talking about the Asian woman as well. The strong Asian schema, that strong Asian woman schema that they have out, where Asian women are they expect Asian women to hold these high standards about education and stuff like this, but yet they're still supposed to hold these other standards regarding family and raising children and all these other things. So there's stigmas on both, right? And she's definitely going to be talking about all of that. So I'm very excited about that. And yes, go check out part 1 first, and then check out part 2, which will be starting today in about 20 minutes. I do appreciate all of you for all of the support, all the cash apps that I received today. I'm not going to call you guys names out because, sometimes, people like to send cash apps because they just simply want to, right? Because they simply love you, right? But I did receive several cash apps today, and I do appreciate that. I probably would have made less on super chats, so I really appreciate the cash apps, guys. And to me, this is definitely more intimate, and we could be much more authentic this way, okay? So, guys, I appreciate that and all the support that you guys do be sending. Make sure y'all hit the like button on the way out. We are going to play the AFW trailer on the way out. So if you guys want to share this, share, so that everybody knows what we are going to be doing, okay? And I will talk to you guys later. I appreciate you guys for being in the building. If I don't come back up here, it is because the channel will probably not be here, okay? And we will be over at Black Lounge Back Room. I will be going live over there. Share that channel. That way everybody knows. Over in the beef sector, share the channel. Over in our sector, share the channel. Black sector, share the channel, because we will be over there dragging motherfuckers, all right? I will talk to y'all later. I appreciate y'all for coming in. Let me check these last 2 comments. Where's Lee and Clark? Appreciate you guys. And let's go ahead and play this AFW trailer. Peace, guys. Thank y'all for watching. See you guys next time.